honor, and we'll see if the tides change here today. Again, thank you for joining us here at Lemoyne Field. Cody Shalfie here on the call, and let's meet today's starting lineups first for Holy Family. Senior defender number 2, Bogdan Stier. A sophomore midfield number 6, Kevin Castro. Senior forward number 8, Ned Lewis. The top goal scorer for the Tigers. He has 7 coming into play today, including 2 game winners. Dmitry Legishvili, he'll be in the midfield wearing number 10. Hugo Gutierrez will be wearing number 11 in the midfield as well. Sean McKenna, one of the captains of this team, will be in the defensive backfield. He wears 13. Ricardo Pinikia Geraldez, he wears number 17. Lucas Saad, Luis Rekimuzi, and Jarrett Lally as well, with Bruno Mestras going to be the goalkeeper here this afternoon. Post puts up a very familiar lineup. If you've been watching them this season, you kind of know all the names. Aiden Tross, a junior, wears 5. Lucas Glade, senior, wears 6. Marcus Botungi, a senior, wearing number 8. Not the best goalkeepers in all the nation. 1 seed. Again, winner moves on to Saturday. Will be played here at Lemoyne Field regardless of who is going to be in it. Wilmington and Bridgeport will be going. We are ready to go here in Waterbury, Connecticut, as it'll be Holy Family in the black kits with the white numbers and the light blue sleeves take on the all-white wearing Post University Eagles.
Go Tigers. You got
They're stowed away to begin. Posts will have the first real crack at things. And then Wilmington and Bridgeport will be going on around the same time today. They are in Bridgeport. We will be following that game. Milagros on the outside. He'll come around. Again, a very good defensive team. One of the best defensive teams is Post. They rank in the top 25, top 50, and sometimes even the top 10 in a lot of the important defensive statistics. 2nd in save percentage, 8th in goals against average total.
Let's go keep this whole game going, guys.
Also one of the top win-loss tie percentage leaders in Division II as well. Only been defeated once this season. That was the end of the year against a nationally ranked Bentley squad. A team that actually Holy Family defeated to begin the year. Here's Tross, and he will be taken care of deep into the corner. Coming up is Lekashvili.
Not me, guys. They have to pay. That ain't going on me.
Mono gets it back from Tross, and they will reverse sides again. Like I said, Holy Family was selected to finish 9th in the CACC preseason poll.
That doesn't mean anything now, dude.
The last 2 years, but the previous 4 years before that, they were in the semifinals each season. And looking to finally break free of that semifinals is as far as we're going. More in goals. And they're going to need to score goals against a very stout defense this afternoon.
Play on.
Take it down. No ball. A lot of cards given out in the first round matchup between Georgian Court and Post. A lot coming later into the game. Georgian Court coaching staff had things to say about how the game is being officiated. Both teams ended up getting pretty chippy towards the end, so we'll see if we can quell those behaviors today. Great job by Pinikia Geraldez to get a forehead on it and stop that through ball from getting to its destination. And front. Post will take their time. They're not afraid to let everything kind of play out.
Put pressure on him.
So we will see how they decide to attack things today. Usually they will just try to move it around in the backfield, not get too ahead of themselves. Try to find a crack in the defense. Is going up and over goes McKenna. And down is Glade.
Let's go, Tigers. Let's go.
Talking to Kevin Castro. In the mix there, Lucas Sod as well. And Glade will get the free kick from about the 45-yard line.
I don't agree with that, but
we'll just bring it back and play conservative. They move it around, like we mentioned, try to find a crack in the defense. They've been scoring a lot more lately. Over the past few games, they've had a couple multi-goal decisions, and that's kicked away. Trying to find Lucas Fernandez in the middle.
Good pickup, boys.
He's able to tap it in, but good defense by the Tigers. Broda Mestris actually come on the scene as of late. The last few weeks he's gotten the starting nod. It was Joey Phillips for most of the year, who was all right. 12 games, 12 starts, 3-7-2 record, and goals against average around 3. But since they made the switch to Mestris, 7 games, 6 starts, 4-1-1, 8.54 save percentage, and a goals against average sub 1. Only 6 goals allowed in his 6 starts, 7 games total, and has put together 3 clean sheets as is. Just 1 for Phillips. So they made the switch. Mestris has been great from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And 2 of the hottest goalkeepers in the conference going at it today. Leopold Defont, pretty much an impenetrable wall, and showed up with an 11-save performance against Georgian Corton. Towards the end, they needed saves 8, 9, 10, and 11 pretty bad. Tenorio scored on a penalty kick in the middle of the first half. That was all that Post needs, and really with a team as good defensively as they've been, one's all they've needed for the past couple of years, really.
I'm sweating the announcer the rest of talking.
Run is Glade. He'll move back and forth in this area of the field. Botangi down to Tenorio. Fernandez with some space. Rodriguez to his right. Now comes left. Chipped up. And it's deflected, and not a great shot in this. Mestris is there, but already a really good offensive chance for Post. They'd be wise to keep up that momentum. Ned Lewis, one of the most dangerous goal scorers on the pitch today, going to be watching number 8 a lot.
Yeah,
Gutierrez gives up to Castro.
Just for fun, guys.
It gets down to Steer. Sod to Castro. Castro moving quickly. Fernandez, good defense, and Germano, good defense. Twice they stripped the pockets of Castro and can't get a clean shot.
My goal was to maybe be an announcer one day for one game, but that's about it. I mean,
Cosa.
I would like to be an announcer, but
Germano.
I wouldn't at the same time.
Tenorio has been on fire as of late. His last 7 goals.
So many names I cannot pronounce.
Last 7 games, you've seen him score 5 times, assist on 2, and 12 points, including a couple game winners in that stretch as well, including the one on Sunday. These two teams faced earlier in the season, all the way back on October the 4th in Philadelphia. Actually, the first multi-goal game for the Eagles all season, where they won 3-1 against the Tigers in Philadelphia.
Yep. I thought that's what it was, October the 4th. I wasn't 100% sure.
6-1 in their last 7 games against Holy Family. 16-10-3 overall. And this one's loose. It's just all the way out of the box, just trying to clear it. And this one dangerously crossed the pitch. 5-1 all time in the playoffs. Post is against Holy Family, at least what I was able to gather. And the last 3 wins have come in the CACC semifinals, like you mentioned. This matchup over the last couple of seasons, first time they're meeting the playoffs, I believe, since 2019. But a good chunk of the 2010 saw these two teams meet up in this exact situation in the playoffs. Post on their way to 14 conference championships since 2002.
Wow.
Have beaten the Tigers to get there the last 3 times that these two teams have played in the playoffs. Castro boots it all the way towards the far end of the pitch. Panikia Giraldez. Back to Castro. Giraldez trying to find somebody. Lewis has space. Try to curve it. Actually put a backspin on it. And it curled away from a teammate instead of diving towards Hugo Gutierrez. Kind of screwballed it. And that takes away a chance from the Tigers. Can they generate another?
My goal is just
to Germano.
Let's got to keep the whole game going, guys.
Naugatuck, Connecticut, about a stone's throw away from campus. So not too much of a commute for him. Tross down the near wing.
Oh!
And tripped up his Botungi will be a fortuitous free kick opportunity.
Holy Family.
And we'll see who takes it. Fernandez likes to do stuff. Rodriguez, they have take some later towards the end of games. And Fernandez is in a spot where they could do either. They can put it on net. They can pass it short. They can curl it for a teammate. Kind of do whatever they want here. Fernandez, the left boot from him. It's going past with it, back post, and I believe that's Botungi who can't quite get to it. And it's about 5 or 6 game minutes to go, and then that one right there, let's just let teammate boot it and cut the field in half.
I'm having fun just listening to this guy do the game. I love it. But someone else, some
Rodriguez
don't even have an out.
Up ahead, full head of steam, goes Milagros. Chip headed away. In defense, Sean McKenna. Bounding, Botungi settles it. 31-28. Almost 15 minutes through. Half number 1. Fernandez running circles. Some more good defense by McKenna.
I'm certainly just gonna do a full game, guys. I'm not.
Pounding.
I got there
Ladle
yesterday.
the action. Botungi keeps it
Just
back
hip
into
by
the
hip,
corner. Fernandez scoops up with it. Tenorio.
I realized,
Eventually taken away from side.
I realized then that I should have
Corner
just
they play.
done a
Sod
full
still
game.
with it, trying to bend it to Lewis. And last touch, they say. Looks like off Post last. Oh, excuse me, off Holy Family last. The referee had to come over and give a talk to Ned Lewis, one of the captains on Holy Family's side.
Holy Family's looking at trying to get back to the championship for the first time since 2008. That would be crazy.
No Man's Land, sent away by Lolly.
But if they do, they
Mercer
would
Major
have
from
to go back to
Pennsylvania,
Connecticut.
CACC All-Academic a season ago for the junior defender.
No matter what,
It was
the
played in
championship
all
would be
17
hosted at this
games,
field.
or 17 of the 18 games. The only player, looks like we have 2 on the roster to start and play in every single game this season. Bogdan Stier and Ricardo Panikia Giraldez.
Nice tackle.
Each with 18 games, 18 starts. Down hard goes Tross.
Nice tackle.
Throwing upcoming for the Eagles. Likashvili gives chase before it's sent all the way around. Germano had a stint with the Hartford Athletic before coming over to Post. I believe in the USL, if I have my soccer leagues correct. Has already twice been named Defensive Player of the Week and once Rookie of the Week. I started and played all but one
nice
game this
keeper.
season. Mistress is there in the right corner.
I like that.
Chipped up. Rodriguez has it to Tenorio. Trying to get back to Rodriguez. A little bit away from the desired spot. So they'll backtrack it. Sod, intercept.
Go!
As Lewis
Go!
goes right, they're going to go that way. Lewis's 7-goal shot blocked. Getting in the way is Rakosa. And first offensive chance shunned by Holy Family. Kept in. Stier tight-roping the sideline, but can't keep it in on the pass up ahead. Kind of good slide tackle still to Lucas Fernandez.
Just saw time. How about that? I thought I was a little bit behind, but I don't think so. Way 2 minutes behind, but that's alright.
Otungi.
Otungi.
In the corner, Milagros. They're going to bend it over again. Late push, Tross. Rodriguez.
Oh!
No! Goal post!
What? I don't know.
Fernandez, his first of the season. And everybody up and on. And it will stand. Post on the board first. Good pass.
Can we play on that?
Just like that. 1-0 Post to begin things here at Lemoy Field. The favorites in this tournament. 1-0. All they needed was one against Georgian Court. We'll see if... And it will...
Sorry guys, that was the first goal. And I had to get the replay.
He started that whole ordeal. We'll see how the Tigers respond.
I apologize, you guys.
We talked about Norris.
I apologize, you guys.
We talked about
Tenorio
hot
now.
start or hot last 7 games. Same can be said about Rodriguez, who picks up an assist here. 4 goals, 3 assists, 11 points in his previous 7. Obviously includes the win against Georgian Court, where he was kind of a no factor, but already getting in there
still 2 minutes behind,
here.
so that's all right.
Whistle blows. And Saad, in the face of the referee, McKenna comes over and not really quite sure what the stoppage was there about, but he had a couple Tigers by the middle field judge.
I'm like a minute behind. That's not bad. Not bad, all right.
Up ahead, Rodriguez. See if Post can add on.
41 minutes. Well, 2 minutes behind.
Post came into the game last time out, ranked in the top 25, I think, receiving votes. Now, this week.
Go Tigers! Wake up, boys! Wake up!
Round of 16 haven't quite broken above that barrier, and trying to do so this year. And they have a team that can be a national championship. It really all depends on, will they get enough offense? And that's kind of been the story. The defense is as stout as they come. Leopold Defont has been incredible, as well as the mixture of seniors and freshmen in that back line. Actually, a pretty young defensive backfield with Arnaldo Germano and Pedro Vercosa, both freshmen. You also have Iago Rodriguez as a graduate, as they play 3 deep. So they trust their defenders. The box. Good defense. I think Botungi got a forehead on it. Saad, tight roping. Saad also has the cast on his left hand.
I'm just gonna do it half by half, guys. It's easier for me. And it won't kill my battery as much. But
Trosh trying to tightrope it, can't quite. Sun Yang was right there to make a run if they were able to keep it in. But alas, unfortunately, cannot. Font hasn't faced a shot yet. The only one we've seen so far got blocked. We're looking for maybe a second one there, but Rekamuzi stumbles. We'll have the clock stop for him as a boot comes off.
I'm just gonna do it half by half, guys. It's better for
his cleats, and again, clock stops at 21:37.
Me, and it will not kill my battery.
And the winner of this one will be back here on Saturday, whether it's Post University or Holy Family, as Post has won the bid to host the conference championship, regardless of outcome. Bridgeport and Wilmington will be up here. One of the two will be up here. Wilmington and Bridgeport knotted at 1, around the same juncture we are at here. They're a couple minutes ahead. regardless, we will most likely know the matchup when we get done here today, if not right as we log off. Tenorio splits the gap. Gets it to Rodriguez. Back to Luis. Lucas Fernandez, the goal scorer today. And Post in no hurry, especially now with the 1-0 advantage. Good move, Germano creates space to Tross on the run. Sanyang pointing, gets it to him. Oh, could have turned back to Tross a second late. It was a half step behind. Passed that one earlier would have been at least a really good shot. And right behind Sanyang again, one of the first to come off the bench usually. Today ain't no exception. Longer still working on stretching out a bit. And Sanyang down, clock stops. And the referee not assessing any cards, but has been getting personal with the players. Let them know, like, hey, this is the foul, this is why. And calls over Lolly and a little pat on the cheek. And Lolly wins the physicality battle against Sanyang, has a couple inches on him. So the Tigers reversing field gets all the way back to Bruno Mestris. Into the corner it goes. Holy Family with it. They clear it out. And no all-conference members a season ago for Holy Family. Again, finished as one of the bottom teams in the conference and missed the playoffs for the second straight season.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that.
Chip it up. Lewis on the run. Outside. Leopold Dufont. Airborne to stop it. Still in possession of the Tigers. And Post clears away. Dufont gets active for the first time tonight. Off the right boot of Hugo Gutierrez. And it looks like Jackson Kiss, number 12, for Holy Family, looking to check in. On the other side, Diego Rigi looking to go in for the Eagles in just a moment. And the other thing to kind of note here is how much shorter the usual lineups are and the rotations are here in the playoffs. Some teams don't really change much, and then for most of the time, it's you play your starters a little bit more. Maybe your 6th or 7th guy off the bench doesn't really see the field much, if at all. You go with your top reserves, and that's pretty much it. You see that basketball all the time. Not really managing pitch counts in the playoffs. You're trying to win ball games. And the best on the field are who's going to get it done for you. Sanyang again. Looks like he's playing Twister out there. He's trying to get these passes a little bit too far out in front. To the outside, deep into the corner. Fernandez goes middle. Arias fakes the back. The shot, and just wide.
So half a half, guys. I mean, just easier for me.
So Kiss is on with Lekishvili off, and Diego Rigi is in for Post while he gets some of the first true bench action. And Fernandez, the goal scorer, will be the one taken off for a quick breather. Popped up, Gutierrez trying to go middle. That is snuffed out. Good defense from Post. Center back for Kosa. Lewis to Saad. Saad comes near side. Kiss just freshly into the game. Gets it up. Germano's there.
Corner.
And the far referee says that did cross the end line. It will be the first corner kick for the back of the net, as well as Ned Lewis. Thought they got a hand on it, and then kind of just no one was there. Would have been a juicy rebound opportunity, but Post able to at least hold strong to begin. Deep throw, and Dufon is there. Easy ground ball to him.
Yeah, I'm just going to do half by half, guys.
All the way down, home run pass to Rigi. That one is
easy for me. I can cut my phone a little bit.
Tenorio comes off as a couple substitutions come on for Post. So Bo Pomeroy checks in, as well as number 15, Cormac McGinley. And looks like the
Not bad, I mean,
first corner attempts for Post coming up. On it, this pops all the way out to Lewis. Trying to get it through. Sanye gets a body on it. Holy Family trying to turn and burn.
I'm not that.
And away by Forcosa. Rodriguez. A little bit behind Rigi.
Mike. 4 minutes behind, I think, but alright. That's like 11.
0 for Holy Family from the last time out. Jesus Gonzalez looking to check in.
I got 31.
He had the game winner in the 85th minute
Oh.
against Jefferson. and got them to this point. Castro strips on Yang.
3 minutes behind schedule, but
A great side tackle by Verkosa. Plays above his years as a freshman coming in.
I'm behind because I have to get pictures.
Both freshman defenders do. It's such a treat again to watch them go. Tross, who's flipped sides now on that far wing, gets it back to Verkosa.
Oh, okay, we drive and in time.
Chipped and unplayable for Holy Family. Under 10 to go in half number 1. 9 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Cody Schauffele here on the call. We thank you for joining us. It's 1-0. Your goal scorer this afternoon so far, Lucas Fernandez, getting there his first of the season. And it was ping-ponged around 35 different Eagles players before finally finding the back of the net. As the sun finally decides to join us. Space for Muhammad to work. Dufont gets it out of harm's way. Yeah, I'll go Rodriguez.
What ended?
Pomeroy trying to get down to the corner. Tross, hesitation step, but still a bit too far away from him. Good job taking out the defense.